Jessica, what's going on outside?
Well, we got a lot of snow and a lot of cold, still the case, not just for us, but a good portion of the area. For us, we had plenty of areas that came in with over a foot of snow from all the snow we had on Sunday. And we kept talking about how large the system was, kind of stretching across the country. Here's a look at those snow totals from that storm over the weekend. We see snow on the ground from areas of West Texas, New Mexico, all the way up through areas like Arkansas, Tennessee, the Carolinas, areas that don't see snow too often, and all the way into New England. So we were very close to kind of that heaviest band of snow kind of moved through south and central Ohio. And we definitely got some of our counties into that, with some areas again coming in with well over a foot of snow. We are not forecasting as much snow for the weekend. We'll see a little bit later today, and we've already seen a little bit this morning. But the snow is not going to be the big issue for us going into the rest of the week. The rest of the week, we're going to be dealing with a prolonged cold, and that cold air is going to be with us every day as we go through the rest of the week. So we're really just not going to be getting a break for it. We have had a couple issues on the roadways so far this morning. Biggest issue to let you know about, this is 90 eastbound, and it is currently closed between Route 615 and Route 44. So this is east of Cleveland, but that's been closed for at least an hour at this point. We've been kind of watching the cameras, and this is a look at 90 at Hermitage. So we're looking towards the west. So you can see those westbound lanes are getting through no problem. Eastbound traffic, again, has been shut down for at least the last hour. I did see a snowplow going the wrong direction on the eastbound lanes just about 15-20 minutes ago. So hopefully that's a sign that they're through cleaning up and going to be opening that stretch of the highway pretty quickly here. Fingers crossed for that, and we'll keep an eye on that into the afternoon. Again, that bigger story is just the cold. Our air temperatures only about 10 degrees, plus or minus a couple degrees, but then you factor in the wind and it feels like the negatives for most of us. -10 down towards Akron, Canton, -4 for Menor, Worcester, -8 out towards Ashtabula. And it's that wind chill that's going to continue to be brutal for us over the next few days. That wind has kicked up considerably overnight and into much of the day, coming in mostly from the kind of west-southwest. We've had some gusts over 30 miles per hour at times, and that makes it feel even colder, but it also means that we're blowing around some of the snow that we've already had falling. So we're going to watch out for that, especially going into the evening commute. We're also going to track some more snow for the rest of the day, and that could mean some low visibility and some more blowing snow as that round of snow comes in. Did have a little bit of snow through the morning. Right now, any lingering snow, really just a few flurries, especially southeast of Cleveland. The main round that we're watching is still off to the northwest. We see plenty of lake effect coming off of Lake Michigan. This little line right here is what we're going to be watching. That's going to be marching our way and bring us our chance for some snow through the second half of the day. So we'll look at that National Design Mart hour-by-hour forecast. And here that comes as we get to about 2-3 o'clock. We could have some heavier bursts of snow within this line, possibility of a few snow squalls because those winds are a little bit stronger. That could produce some low visibility and some very quick accumulations. Not expecting big accumulations, but just that quick dusting with those heavier snowfall rates could still cause some issues for commutes, and especially as we get into the evening commute through the Akron area and beyond. Still a chance we could have some issues as this band works its way through. So that's what we're going to be watching through the afternoon. It exits through the evening, and then the cold air really takes over heading into tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we're going to start our temperatures below zero for most areas, especially away from the lake. Factor in the wind, which is still going to be fairly breezy, and it's going to feel like the negative teens and negative 20s for many areas tomorrow morning. And that wind chill, especially during the morning, is going to continue to be our main concern through the rest of the week. And even into the afternoon, that wind chill doesn't improve too much. It's still into the negatives as we go through the day on a Wednesday. So that's what we mean by we're just not getting relief from the cold temperatures as we go through the rest of the week. So we will keep those weather impact alerts with that Union Home Mortgage forecast. And you can see those overnight lows into the low single digits and even below zero as we go through the rest of the week. Daytime highs really not breaking out of the lower teens for the rest of this week. Any snow potential after today is pretty minimal. And then into next week, fingers crossed that we could hopefully finally break that 20-degree mark as we get into February.